Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure.
Hello, listeners, and welcome back to this adventure of the Knights of Roleplay. Where we last tonight, we have on the microphone my esteemed, witty, intelligent sister who's over from visiting.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry.
I'm esteemed.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
You are esteemed.
That's a lot of verbs from him.
Definitely steam us all up.
Not verbs, adjectives.
I'm verklempt.
Maybe it's the beer, maybe it's the love.
So, while she unfortunately won't be in the game, she will be providing biting commentary throughout the session.
Oh, I didn't know it was biting.
Oh,
I told you I would bite you.
Oh.
You didn't think I meant it, did you?
Where we last left our intrepid team, the gala had just ended, and it was a fairly successful gala as far as the museum is concerned, and a fairly successful gala as far as our team is concerned, as they managed to scope out quite a bit of the museum and get a bit of information on the security that they're going to have to be facing. And thanks to the clever fingers of Mixie, you also managed to abscond with an odd piece of paper, an odd key, and a weird little tiny plaque with the museum coat of arms imprinted on one side of it.
a bunch of good shit.
You did.
All the guards.
You
managed to snag
pickpocketed that pocket like a picker.
Yep. Managed to snag it right from the museum director's pocket.
Book.
That was fun.
And in looking at the piece of paper, what you find is that it is, in fact, a recording of the guards' patrol routes. Which is why we have on the map here, I've already got it laid out for you
That's a lot of
where the
guards.
guards are located. The only thing you need to be aware of that is not really shown on the map is that the two guards closest to me on the second floor, those two guards patrol back and forth through that area. All the others are pretty much stationary in their watches for the night.
Okay.
So, the gala has just ended, and everybody has streamed out. I believe we left you outside of the museum, and just as the last of the museum parishioners, or whatever you want to call them, leave the museum, they close the door, and you see the lights in the windows dim. Not go out completely, but they do dim. And things seem to be buttoned up for the night. So, Thieves, how are you going to accomplish your theft?
So this is 8 p.m., and you said we need to plan for
About
a
8:30.
1 hour walk to get back to the church to get this thing closed up in time, right?
John
So
indicated
we
that you weren't going to have time to go back to the church. And
No, she's
I'm
saying
talking
when you
about-
got it. When you actually got it, we need to get it back to the
We
church.
basically need to be out of the museum absolutely no later than 11 p.m. or we won't get the thing back to the crystal box to lock it up in time.
yeah, by midnight when it hatches.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
How would you like to
Alright,
accomplish that?
So, what's the plan? I mean, I think we were going to go hide out somewhere and, gear up.
Yeah, we still have all of our gear,
Take
right?
a look at what Mixie got a hold of.
Yep. Fuzzy stayed
Figure
outside
out,
with
figure
your gear.
out the
so you
plan.
have your gear.
So go hide out somewhere.
Let's go get some shawarma.
Switch into gear. Get the shawarma.
Well, the place in the back where we were trying to get in and put our stuff,
The loading dock.
when we got attacked by a mimic, that area is relatively quiet, right?
So, yeah, it's kind of just a back area. Not as many people walk through there.
So if people wanted to gear up back there, they could do that without drawing much attention. Possible.
Yeah, you think it'd probably be okay.
And then did we know from the museum map, it looks like if we had the same rough map that she had provided, would we know that the loading dock stairs come up in the office area in the back?
I think you've had a chance to look around the museum enough that you kind of have a good
Okay. so if we
overall
wanted
view.
to
At least you know the loading dock will,
Come somewhere over there.
yeah.
Right. The question is if there's still a living mimic in the loading dock or not.
The eyes.
Spoilers.
Yeah, that was fun.
I got very
For level 9
hurt.
characters.
I
Very,
would
very
say
hurt.
that
I mean, let's go
Oh,
mastermind.
sorry.
What are we
Trixie would wonder if they would have relocked the loading dock door, or if they even noticed that we unlocked it.
doing? We have a master key, too, if we need it, right?
It's true.
And since we're out back there getting geared up, we can check and see if the door is still locked.
And while you're doing that, I am going to have you briefly pop up an illusion of what the stone looks like so that I can finish making my replica.
Okay. So Ro uses minor illusion to show you an image of the stone.
Okay.
It's probably going to take you another half an hour or so to finish your replica.
I mean, that's probably about what everybody needs to gear up and make a plan anyway, so I figured it would kind of be like...
So you're not going to be...
Fuzzy is not going to be as active in the planning. That's not normally his role. He'll ask a question if he needs to, but otherwise he's mostly going to be carefully painting and blowing dry and perfecting details and doing his savant thing.
Okay. So we're getting geared up back there and you're finishing your stone.
So it'll be about 9 o'clock by the time you attempt your... With the current plan, it'll be about 9 o'clock by the time you attempt your entry.
I mean, if we can't get the job done in 2 hours, things have gone pretty south. The building is not that big.
Well, I
The
guess we'll
guards are
find
very
out.
much.
Right. Well,
a lot of guards.
the question is based on his knowledge of the guards, is there a point when they change shift or take breaks or what did you find?
According to the piece of paper you found, the guards there are the night shift.
Okay.
Is
So
there any
they're-
indication in that stuff that Mixie stole, or whether or not they have breaks?
Not that's indicated.
Okay. All right.
Museum curator doesn't care about breaks. He just wants things guarded.
You guys went to the gala. You said that dinosaur is actually something that activates.
Ah, yes, that looks really fun to me.
Yes, darling, it is a magical construct that can be controlled from the pedestal.
Would that make a diversion?
That would certainly be fun now, wouldn't it?
It would.
I do have this key thingy. I don't know what it's for, though.
I don't either.
I tested at the loading dock.
You had mentioned to us, Greg, that removing the pedestal would cause all the doors to lock, right? Okay.
Removing the stone from the pedestal.
Yeah, sorry, removing the stone from the pedestal. So I'm assuming that key would unlock those doors. I hope.
Well, there were definitely a couple of different ventilation systems. There's also a secret passage that I noticed off the gem room that I would hope would not lock, being secretive. But according to this schedule, there's a guard on the other side of it.
Oh, and as long as someone has the key, if we assume that the museum director might have the master key.
A key, indeed.
It could be key to our plan.
You're so funny, Trixie.
I'm going to defer to the mastermind.
Oh, God damn it.
What's the plan? What's the plan, mastermind?
I say we check the loading dock door. If it is still open, hopefully the guards have taken care of our previous problem. And that will also give us a chance to rifle through some of the things down there, since we heard that there's some precious things being stored.
Oh yeah, the female curator woman told us that there was a bunch of gems down there or something, right?
Oh, the other gem lady told us that
Oh, the gem
there's
lady.
rumor that the curator stores all the really good stuff in the basement.
Gotcha.
Something sketchy's going on. We haven't figured it out yet.
I'm
Something
not
sketch.
getting any of those boxes. at all.
Well, just don't dance this time, darling.
Oh.
Terry's completely confused by all of this because he hasn't heard the last episode.
The last 2 episodes.
I don't know why anybody wouldn't dance if they had the opportunity.
Oh, I dance.
You can
all
dance
the
if you want to.
Until she got stuck on something.
Until she got stuck on a mimic.
Sounds dramatic.
time. It was like I was down.
It was traumatic.
Might have one hit her.
So checking the doors to see if they're locked. Sounds like a job for you, Mixie.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head around back to the loading dock doors. Most of you start getting prepped.
Right.
Fuzzy is finishing up on the replica. And Mixie, you go to check the door, and you find that the door is indeed locked.
Oh, the door is locked.
Well, why don't we try that beautiful key you just found?
You have no trouble unlocking the door, but you still can't open it.
Oh.
You need me to help someone real quick with that.
Yes, please.
Is it because it's still rusty and stuck? But
He oiled, or she oiled it, but I mean, it's strong. I mean, the question would be,
I
if
don't
they-
like his
Did they
face.
borrow it?
Well, I mean, Mixie pulls in the door and it doesn't move, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, can someone help?
Fuzzy,
yeah, I'll try to help you.
you're the muscle over there, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's gonna step away from his painting for a second.
I don't
Try
know.
with help.
I kind of
This
feel
is
like
what
it
they
might
did
be a
before.
trap.
That's a 20 on one of those dice. So athletics, that's a 25.
It's definitely a trap.
You grab you
Is the door
you pull on the door with all your strength, but and the door shudders, but it does not open.
Maybe magically shut.
Astute listeners will notice I did not ask her to roll; she just did.
So I mean, it could be additionally barred or something like that.
Right. So something changed from earlier.
Well, maybe we can go up to the roof. I thought there was some entryway up there. Am I not wrong?
Have we seen any way to get to the roof, John?
From where, walking around, well, give me a perception.
Perception check. 24.
24. Okay. No ladders or anything, but the wall stonework does look rough enough to climb. Maybe. It'll be difficult, but you can try.
Gotcha. Okay. What about the secret, like the ventilation system? Are there indications of that, like on the sides of the building?
Not on the outside that you can see.
Okay.
Well, I would say let's take our most dexterous, which is probably Mixie, to attempt to climb a wall. And once you're up there, dear, you can drop down a rope.
Okay.
Does anybody have a piton?
I have rope with me.
Do I have the explorer
A
pack?
piton?
Piton.
We aren't that kind of podcast.
I think I've got a basic backpack.
Check out this cool new Dungeon Master screen for 2024. It is so cool.
It is cool.
Listeners can't see it. It's so cool.
I didn't even notice it was different.
Low passive perception, Sarah.
In real life, abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, someone should take a picture and put it on the...
Yeah, picture lady.
I have rope, so I can throw rope up there.
Are we hoping to get up to the attic? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Attempt to enter through the roof
Right.
via...
Yeah. Rope.
Okay. I mean, do you have... I mean, the rope itself isn't going to be a climbing aid for the first person going up. Do you have any other climbing aids?
got the sister who can bless him or guidance him. And
We have our daily heroic inspiration.
That's true. So you've got an advantage, and you can potentially, if she guides you, you can get a D4 on your checks.
Let's see, I have acrobatics.
Can Fuzzy do the Colossus Wolverine fastball special and just throw him
throw
up
him.
there?
Oh my god. That would be amazing.
Well, I can use acrobatics too. If he performs like a hand, I can bounce up on that and jump.
I think climbing is athletics. I think to climb.
Oof, my athletics.
I mean,
is
here's the cool thing.
Okay, I finally found it here.
So, modern guidance, because the duration is a minute, you touch a willing creature and choose a skill. Until the spell ends, the creature adds a 1d4 to any ability check using the chosen skill. So if she guides you, at least if you have to make repeated checks with your climbing,
Keeps happening.
yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty slick. It's way better than the cheese that was touch.
We'll roll with it.
Mixie, climb.
She's attempting to climb.
Okay, give me your athletics check.
And is that what the D4s are?
Yes, I'm going to cast guidance on you.
Okay.
I bless your athletics checks
Ooh, that's pretty good. So this is
in the name of Liara.
athletics. So it's going to be 20.
20.
Crazy, all right.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That is a...
Oops, I'm sorry, 19. I have to
19.
take one off.
Okay. So, yeah, I just missed the heart check. You managed to get to start a little ways up, but the handholds are just a little bit too shallow for you, and you slip back down.
Okay.
Oh man, bummer.
Did you use your inspiration too?
Oh, no, I did not. Then I have to say that first, though, to use it.
Well, to use inspiration is you roll, and then you decide whether or not you're going to use it before the results are given.
Gotcha. Okay. Which
Results
is
have
what
been
I
given.
figured.
I figured it was climbing athletics.
It is
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a -1. in
perhaps Fuzzy should be
athletics.
climbing.
Does Fuzzy want to give it a shot?
That I
Fuzzy
keep
can
I
give it a
keep
shot.
thinking of the fact that at
Fuzzy's got
climbing,
claws, and maybe it'll help.
logically, I always think climbing should be acrobatics, but it's actually athletics. So
Yep.
that's fun.
Acrobatics
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, well. In that
Alright.
case, I'm going to bless you in the name of Liara
Okay.
on your strength.
Let's see if my dice still keep me.
Put on some infiltration music.
Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun.
That's copywritten music.
That is true.
And, yeah, he's gonna try it straight up. He could get himself advantage on that if he had to, but he'd be burning his second and only rage that he has left. So that's not terrible. All right, so that's 19
It's a 19
plus
on the
5, so 24.
24. Okay, it takes you about 20. Let's say you rolled a 24, so I'm going to say about 15 minutes to get up to the roof.
So it's about
Okay.
8:45 now.
Okay. So I get up,
Throw down the rope.
throw down the rope,
Okay.
help them all get up.
With the aid of the rope, everybody else is able to get up. But, obviously going one at a time, it still takes you about another 15 minutes to get everybody
It's
up
about
on the
9
roof.
o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then.
All right,
get
so we're on the roof. Is that
a
a
window?
window that goes down into it?
That is a skylight.
It's a
Yes.
skylight?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to check the skylight for any openings.
Okay, the skylight. Let's see. Into the attic. Okay. The skylight is openable, but it is locked. You give you
Let's see that key card.
nothing happens
The key?
with the key card.
Well, the physical key.
With
Was
the
there a
physical
key and a key card?
Yes, there's
Correct.
both.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, what
so-
about the physical key?
The physical key
Doink.
does not fit this lock.
Okay.
All right. Well, looks like you have to do your stuff, my dear.
If you insist, Trixie.
Oh, I do.
This is one of these. You get advantage on this because you have the tool and the skill. Yeah. Is that what is she rolling sleight of hand, whatever the modern 2024 is for picking the lock?
Yes, if you have, that would be because you have skill in both thieves' tools and sleight of hand. That means you add your proficiency bonus and you have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think she has expertise. She gets the double.
So if you have expertise in either, you get double your proficiency.
All right. So it is going to be. So it'll be double. I have +7 normally.
It's just whatever's on the screen.
Yeah, that
plus
shows your
this.
expertise.
Okay, so it's 24.
24?
Slick.
Okay. Very, no problem with the particular lock. You managed to very quietly stick the lock open.
That was a lot of work, Trixie.
We appreciate you so much, though, Mixie.
Okay.
Well done, darling.
All right, let's get this open. Let's lower a rope down, and let's send someone quick and light down first. I would guess one of the two of you.
Fuzzy is stealthy, but his dex mods are not awesome. But he is stealthy.
Well, I imagine that we might like having you up here to hold the rope.
That's fair. We can do that.
Let's see.
So in we go.
Here we go.
Have you tried to open the window yet?
We attempt to open the window.
Again.
The window is very heavy.
All right, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's on the game.
I've still blessed your strength, so.
All right.
Yeah. Another strength athletics check.
Or your athletics.
17 plus 5, or 14 plus 5, 19.
19. Okay. You struggle a little bit because of its awkwardness, but you do manage to lift and prop the skylight open.
Awesome.
Yay.
The crowd goes wild.
Heavy doing heavy stuff.
Looking down into the looking down into the attic, you do see a whole bunch of haphazardly stacked boxes, but no other sources of light other than the starlight come at your backs.
Okay. All right. I feel like we all probably want to go down.
Well, we gotta send someone down first.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's a long drop, so rope.
Use.
And,
I mean, we have it tied off somewhere at this point. Right?
Do you
Is
have
that
light?
logic to assume, or is that?
I mean, you're on a roof. There's not
Yeah.
too many places to tie.
Row does not have light. No.
okay. I didn't take the light cantrip.
I considered that, but Row's shtick is doing things right out in the open. So.
Yeah.
Fuzzy has dark vision,
Yeah.
but I don't know if,
I have dark vision.
if we need it.
Well, I guess we're going in slightly blind. Do you mind, Mixie?
Is there moonlight?
No, Trixie. I don't mind at all.
It's about 9 o'clock. Is there moonlight?
Yes, there's some moonlight tonight.
So if she's going down like Cirque du Soleil. She's kind of like...
Oh my god.
But not,
Did you not learn something from frolicking?
she's not doing anything crazy. She's just going...
She just spin.
She's just going down very slowly. Kind of like doing ballet moves. Slow and quiet. And then she touches down.
Okay, you touch down on one of the boxes down there, and suddenly you find your foot is stuck.
Are you serious?
Yes, no, I'm
being a
not. I'm
goober.
kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
Such a goober.
Oh, it's canon now. You can help.
Yeah. DM said, no.
No take backs.
Okay, Trixie, I'm down.
relocate.
Do you see any boxes that you might be able to stack to help putting the others down?
I see lots of boxes down here. It is rather dark, though.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to follow Mixie down.
Okay, yeah. Fuzzy has no trouble holding your weight either, so...
Okay. So I would like to attempt to make like a stack of crates and things to assist the others in getting down.
Give me a stealth check.
From me?
Should help your sister.
Yeah, that's only a 9.
You start to move some of the boxes around, but you quickly realize that it's making a lot of noise.
Okay. On second thought.
Shall I try, Trixie? Or is it just too much noise?
I think it might be too much noise. Ro, why don't you come down here?
All right, Rose is going to climb down the rope.
Okay. Rose scampers on down the rope.
Okay,
All right.
I'm there.
Okay.
I guess...
As for you, Fuzzy, the rope can be secured so that it doesn't fall down.
Okay, that's fine.
But the only place you have to tie it to is the skylight itself, which means that it's probably not going to hold your weight.
How high is the ceiling in the space?
30 feet.
Ooh. That's a high room.
Can we just stack on top of each other like circus folks?
Right.
Trixie, I have an idea.
Yes, Mixie?
Maybe, I know that there's that dinosaur there. Maybe we can use that when we're leaving to cause a ruckus.
Well, I think the problem at hand is getting our friend in now.
Well, then if we want to stack some boxes, we can do that to make leaving.
Do you want to help her? Or she should help you.
Allow another roll if somebody's going to help.
I'll try to
Fuzzy
help.
shouts
But you
down.
won't
Says,
get advantage,
Mixie, you're
because I've
better at
already
being
tried."
quiet. Why don't you try stacking some boxes with someone helping you?
Okay. So it's just red straight.
Just a straight stealth roll to see if he can do this quietly.
Okay.
Oh. Is someone helping him?
I am.
Yep.
He said because we already tried once, he's not going to get advantage.
That's fair.
All right. So that is 18. When did I?
That will do it.
Pretty respectable.
Okay. Working together, you're able to lift up the boxes of various linens and tableware and things like that. And they're sturdy enough boxes that, you get about 10 feet shy of the window.
Okay.
So lower yourself down,
Fuzzy
dear.
can do that. That's I mean, he's only 2 feet
Like
shorter
if he
than that.
holds
If he
down,
hangs by his
holds
arms,
on,
you can just touch his feet. Because he's long-limbed. He can
long-limbed,
attack
yeah.
at reach, right? He can, yeah, so he lowers down and just as, I'm sure it's a comical picture, this like 8-foot-tall behemoth like lightly climbing up the building because bugbears are surprisingly stealthy, light, squeezy for how giant they are. So you see him just like, drop down softly.
Mommy,
on the
there's a
box,
bear
tiptoe
climbing
down
the museum. Stop picking up stories, dear.
Which is why he has the Pawnee voice, because that's my first time playing a guy character.
So where do we go now, Trixie? We're in.
You do find... So you're all standing in the attic. Around you are the stacked boxes of various linens and tableware and other little knickknacks that are otherwise unimportant.
Give a dockable.
And there is just the one stairway going down.
Any of the boxes look particularly interesting?
Not really, no.
Okay.
So Fuzzy whispers, this
It
goes
all just
down
looks like servingware.
by the bathrooms, because I snuck up here to take a look the other day. It is right on top of the room we're trying to get into, but I didn't see any way to get directly down.
Is this directly above the gemstone chamber?
Pretty much. It's close to. Yeah.
Okay. But there's no ventilation.
I mean,
in
Fuzzy.
there.
Yeah, no, yeah. Fuzzy already found that earlier.
It's that stairway over by the bathroom.
That stairway there connects to that stairway in the attic. But it is a winding staircase going up, so it's not really directly right there.
Okay.
Well, I say we do a marching order and head on down. Looks like there's no guards in that corridor with the privies.
I mean, if we can lure them over one at a time, we could probably render them unconscious and pack them away in the privies if we have to.
Pack them away. I love it.
Stuff them all in the toilets.
Why not?
Just put one in each bathroom stall.
There's
There is
humor in
precedence to that
you know,
in
from what you
movies.
guys, Fuzzy likes the museum, but from what you guys told him about the gala, it sounds like the curator's kind of a douche. So he's not. Tasty dose of humility and humiliation. That sounds fun.
I'd let Fuzzy take care of beating the guys up. I'm just going to sneak around.
Let's do it this way. Fuzzy, how often would you say you frequent this museum?
Right, that's the
Often-
tough one too. Is like Fuzzy has thought about whether diversion, just because people know him, would be an angle too. Because we're busy doing jobs, I would say it's probably like once every month or two.
Once every month?
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't call
Yeah.
that frequent enough then. Okay.
Bro,
He knows some of the employees, but not like, probably more like the day workers, not the whole night crew, right? That would be.
Yeah, I was just
mean,
wondering
he
if whether or not
considered
you
the
actually
angle-
knew any of the guards. But at that frequency, probably never really talked to the guards.
It would be more likely he knew the ones from when we went during the day, right?
Yes,
And-
darling.
Yeah.
would you say that you have seen enough of their guards that you might be able to look a bit like one?
I think I could probably do that. Now, John, we don't really know the guards specifically as far as who's working here, whether or not they're the same ones that were there during the day or not.
Right, you have no idea of the identity of the guards.
The identity of the guards,
You just
okay.
know where they are.
Okay.
But if you looked like
I mean,
one
they're
of the day
wearing
shift guards, they
helmets,
probably
right? So-
trust you.
Yeah.
Are they actually wearing helmets? I mean, I know we're using minis that make it look like that makes the whole
we
game
haven't
easier.
actually seen any of these guards yet, right?
Yeah.
Not any of the guards that are currently
On
out
the
there
night
now.
shift.
Right.
Okay.
Night shift.
On the night shift.
But if they're wearing helmets, it doesn't matter.
What I would suggest is, it looks like there's two in the main corridor with the dinosaur.
Yeah.
If you could at least distract one, maybe call them over and say that you heard a disturbance towards the hallway with the privies, we could jump them.
Okay. Give me a moment, darling. So I'm going to go to the staircase and,
Okay.
and just listen to see if I can hear them walking at the end of the hall here. I mean, it's a museum. It's echoey.
Yeah.
There's nobody around, so I imagine every footstep that they make is probably pretty audible. So if I'm here, can I hear these two guards walking around in that room?
Give me perception.
Wow,
Nice.
24 again on the same
Okay.
die.
Nice.
All right. You do hear some, what's probably some light conversation between some distant guards, but nothing close.
Nothing close. Okay, I'm going to move down to the privies.
Okay, move your mini. Yeah, things are very positional here, so you're going to need to keep up with the minis.
Okay, so I am. Let's see, that takes,
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
I am. Yes.
Well, give me a stealth check then. please.
Okay. I got a 19.
Okay, remember that number.
Okay. So I try to stealth. I just want to get a look at one of the guards. I just want to get a look, and then the second I do, I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself.
All right. Let's see. For that particular.
I just want to try to get a visual. And I'm not going to like stand in the middle of the room and cast Disguise Self, but I'm going to try to peek around the corner and then peek back.
That is
Spend another 10 minutes in the bathroom.
Everybody else sneaks down the stairs and like going to the bathrooms as they open the doors. Goodbye.
That's kind of the vision I had in my head.
Pull them in, swirly.
Who does number 2 work for?
Roe does not give swirlies.
Are you sure about that?
Oh boy. You move up a little bit and you peek your head around the corner, and you do and you just kind of right there, and you do see 2 guards there. One looking a little bit older, a little kind of stern looking. The other one very young and looking kind of bored.
Okay. I move back so that I'm not risking getting seen. And I'm going to. You said I've been able to hear the conversation, right?
So yeah, from where you are, they're just kind of. It's just a little bit of light talk. The young one's just like, does anything ever really happen around here? I mean, it's not like there's anything here really wants. The other older guard is like, you have a job to do. This is what we have to do. This is where we're assigned. So,
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Okay. Did I recognize either of them at all? I mean, first of all, were they wearing the same guard clothes as?
They are wearing the same guard clothes.
The same guard clothes. Okay. And did they look like anybody that I saw during the day? Or are these is it a whole different night shift?
You don't recognize these 2.
I don't recognize these 2. Okay. All right. The woman that I saw, the tiefling woman, that was, I think, in the cafe. Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
Okay. She was wearing the same kind of clothes, right? Same guard clothes.
It was the tiefling that you saw earlier?
I mean, I saw a bunch of them, but I remember you
He
saying.
went through the whole second.
He went through
they
this
went
whole
through the whole
second
second
floor.
So any guard.
Yeah, but all the
second-
guards had moved around, and I didn't take good enough notes. on
Right.
that
I just
one.
remember you telling me that there was a tiefling woman who looked very bored.
Oh, then yes, you do recognize one of the guards. In that case.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
You recognize that far guard as that tiefling.
This one?
Nope.
This one?
Yes.
Because she was in the cafeteria, wasn't she?
Yeah, as the tiefling woman that you saw in the cafeteria. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I was actually that's bad because I was gonna disguise myself as her and walk out there, and now I can't do that.
She'd get confused and probably follow you.
Just to draw the 2 of them in.
Just for the record, I did roll up where all the individual guards are ahead of time, so this is not just me making shit up.
Okay.
We'd be okay with you just making shit.
I like to play
I mean, that's
fair.
what all of us do.
You could just make a random sexy guard in like booby armor.
Well, no, I mean, like Sarah said, Ro went through that entire area and came down to here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick another one of the guards that I saw. Another one of the
Is it
guards.
those 2?
That it isn't these 2 people. So they haven't seen me. I got a decent stealth.
Yeah.
I know who they are. So I'm going to go back upstairs
Okay.
to talk to Trixie. Well, I mean, talk to everybody, but Trixie's the mastermind. And
Yeah, I think the other guard that you saw was the human that just looked, who was down at the in the front at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I come up and I talk to you, Trixie, since you're the mastermind, and I say, darling, I recognize there are 2 guards down in the room with the large reptile construct, and I could disguise myself as a different guard and try to distract them. But to what end? What would you like me to do in that regard?
I would go in there and be like, hey, I was using the bathroom and I found something odd. And see if they'll
Right.
follow you. And then maybe we can take them down
That
quietly.
right guard just away a little bit other way. Yeah, just so it's in the square.
Oh,
Just
okay.
no, to the left, to the right, at the base of the stairs. Away from me. No, to the right. Just towards me. Stop right there. Moving around.
To the left, to the left.
From doing heists together, does Fuzzy know if you have mage hand?
No.
Okay.
Ro is not built for anything stealthy or sneaky at all.
Okay.
Ro is built to be like, I'm right out in the open.
Yep.
Everybody sees me. I mean, this part of the mission can get tricky.
Kate had a funny mental picture of someone remotely activating the dinosaur. But that's okay.
Well, my plan, Chris, is to get to the dinosaur and activate it. But I'm not just.
That's my thought too.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna walk out there.
Add
as
some
Ro.
chaos factor. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, Sarah. Trixie was saying to try to get them to come down the hallway.
Distract one of them at a time to come down, or maybe even both of them to come down the hallway, and then we will try to quietly take them out.
I can certainly do that, darling.
Tell
Maybe even tell them that you were using the restroom and you heard something in the attic.
more room.
That
Fighting
sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
All right, so I will use disguise self. I'll cast it on myself.
Okay.
And appear as one of the guards that's not standing in that room.
Okay.
A guard that I saw earlier in the day when I was walking around with the tech magic. One of whom I heard speak, which was important, so I can replicate the voice. And I will come down the stairs as this guard, maybe the one you described that was downstairs, maybe that one. I'll come down and I'll come walking out of the privies, and I will speak in that person's voice.
Okay.
And I will say, someone is trying to break into the attic. I need help. And then I start to walk back down the privies.
Blackwaters, what are you doing away from your post?
I just walk down there and up the stairs.
I had to pee.
Okay.
Had to pee, sir.
How did you get out of the gem wing without me seeing?
I start yelling for help as I'm going up the stairs.
All right.
Help! I need assistance! Help!
So he's back up here.
Oh no! Don't call all of the guards.
The guard there hears your cry and blows a whistle.
Oh no.
So, so that guard, the other guard, the tiefling, and the guard in the cafeteria
Okay.
all come running. And they go on over, and they go
They start coming up the stairs.
up the stairs.
All right.
All right, so
Armed for trouble.
I would have prepped Fuzzy to be like at the top of the stairs, ready to like.
Fuzzy
bonk.
is going to rage. Yes. Fuzzy, would you be okay? Because I didn't get to talk much because I couldn't talk last week. While he was outside, while they were in the gala, could he have taken a short rest to recover his rage? So it was like 1 hour of him just chilling.
It was an hour that qualifies as a short rest.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So he pops into rage and basically waits at the top of the stairs to be like, "Sorry about this."
So I'm gonna crouch at the top of the stairs and hold my stomach like I'm hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so you are at the top of the stairs in the attic. Oh, that's Fuzzy. Fuzzy is off to the side.
So Ro is up at the top of the
yeah.
stairs.
I'm just kinda like,
taking, and Fuzzy
like I'm hurt.
is like right here, probably.
Give me a deception check.
Deception check.
I mean, we're under this skylight at this point, so
Right,
we
because
could be
we're all on
closer.
the floor, right?
15
Yeah.
15. Okay.
We might be hiding like
Yeah.
behind the pile of boxes we made.
Yeah, Fuzzy might even go back beyond the corner of the stairs and just wait to like catch them unawares as they come up, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Do we get surprised? That's the question. How does that work in 2024?
In this particular case, because the guards are on alert, you do not get surprised.
That's fair. Fair point. Cool.
That's a good roll.
Oh, that's respectable.
There's my nat
That's
20 for the month.
respectable. All right.
I don't know, is there time for you guys to prep a quickie like trap as they come up the stairs? Hamstring them with the rope?
I don't think there's enough time.
I don't think there's enough time at this point.
Unfortunately, we're in initiative now.
It's a good idea, though.
I mean,
Should have thought of that before we rolled.
He's the trap.
we're the big squad.
I are the trap.
What'd you get, Rob?
Initiative is 13.
13. Fuzzy.
17.
Trixie.
That's me. 20.
Mixie.
21.
21. Okay.
Mixie outdid her sister.
So we
Wow,
are.
you all get pretty good at initiative. That's great.
We're on our game.
Well, we were ready. We knew what was happening.
This makes sense. The guards rolled sucky ability too.
Thank you, God.
When the game plays it like it really should be, right? I mean, on the
When the
dice
are
agree
like,
with what you're
this is
trying to
what
do.
it should be, what we envisioned, right?
Roll. Guards.
We really not, we don't want
Don't kill.
to. No.
No killing, dude.
We're the enemies.
I would, yeah,
Fuzzy
zap
would
them
be sad.
if we can. The enemies aren't part of this initiative, right?
Guards.
What's the one on the front?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's what's confusing Greg. That's why I asked.
As we hear the clatter on the stairs, Fuzzy's like, no, remember, some of these guards have
So-
kids and family, okay?
These guards have family.
Okay, so the guards are just now at the bottom of the stairs. And you are on at the top of the stairs,
Feigning injury.
feigning injury. The other guards seem convinced by your acts, and the one at the front, the one that tried to yell at you for being away from your post, says, "We'll discuss this later, Blackwaters." And
Blackwaters.
that's the guard's name that he's called.
Okay.
Are you keeping an actual time frame log of like where we are?
In my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're probably fine.
So yeah, I mean, it hasn't been very long. It's probably only like 9:15. Okay. So, Mixie, what would you like to do?
Mixie will hold her action until she sees someone coming up to the top of the stairs.
Okay, a ready action, and what do you want to do when you see somebody at the top of the stairs?
I will use my sword flat to just bonk them.
To bonk. Okay, so you're ready to strike. Well, you're not within striking range of the top of the stairs. But you can move to there, or you can say when
Yeah,
somebody
I'll
comes
move
within
to there
range.
and ready.
Okay.
So that should be about right.
Okay.
So basically, Greg, if you drop any of them to 0 hit points, you can just choose to not kill them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're using melee weapons, you're not using spells.
Up until then, you're just doing
Yeah.
attacks and damage, just
Okay.
as normal.
Okay.
But as soon as they go to 0, you just say, "Oh, I'm knocking them out."
Okay.
Yeah, it's this weird thing with Dungeons with D&D. If you go,
If I kill
literally-
them with magic, I'll just cast Spare the Dying on them.
That's funny.
Okay, Trixie.
She's
I am going to stay where I am and
Okay.
ready to cast Sacred Flame at the first one that I see get past Mixie and Fuzzy.
Can you sap with spell damage?
No,
No, you cannot.
but I don't have much other choice.
Okay, so somebody rears their
So
ugly
if
head.
one of them gets past Mixie and Fuzzy,
Okay,
I will
I'll let us we see it then.
ready to hit them with Sacred Flame.
Fuzzy.
All right, where are they at? Like, are
They're at
they
the bottom of
in?
the stairs.
They're at the bottom. How far away is that?
It's a winding staircase, probably 30 feet. That's how tall the ceilings are.
Okay, so they need to move.
Or maybe 35 feet, just for the width of floors. Say
Okay.
35 feet.
All right, yeah, he's gonna give up his surprise attack damage then, because he's not gonna go down the stairs into the middle of that, but he is gonna go.
Isn't
I
getting
already
any
said
anyway.
we weren't getting any surprise
No,
anyway.
no. So he has a trait of Bugbear that if he hits a creature that has not taken a turn yet,
Ah.
he does an extra 2d6 damage.
Oh,
Which would have been sweet, but he doesn't want to go 30 feet down the stairs to blow the whole thing and get really messy. So he's going to shimmy over to the other side of the stairway and basically ready that once people come up, he is going to attack the first conscious enemy who makes it up to him, and hopefully be able to cleave through into another one behind him too, because he has cleave. So he's readying to attack with his great axe, which he'll just blunt it if he's sapping things to knock them out. He'll use the back end, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And roll.
Ro is going to move down the stairs and past the guards and say, there appears to be 2 of them. Okay. And try to get past the guards and go down past the privies down to where the mechanical dinosaurs are.
I love it.
Okay. Your deception roll was
15.
Was a 15?
Yep.
Okay. Take a break, Blackwaters. We'll get this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guard A, B, and C all do the same thing. They move up the stairs, but they only have to move a 30, so there's not quite to the top of the stairs. There are just 5 people at the top of the stairs.
So are they there?
Yeah.
Because if they've appeared at the top of the stairs, that's probably going to trigger some people.
Yeah. They. So. I mean, we can do. So we go on to round 2. Second, first name was the first.
John, how far can I move if I use my action to dash and my regular?
You said it was about 30 feet down the staircase.
Okay, so then another 30 feet. 5, 10. So I get to there. Okay.
Now, when you say they came 30 feet up, are they there now?
I said 35 feet. There are 5 people over the top
I
of the stairs.
misheard. Thank you. Yep. All right.
Okay, so we're back to Mixie. Second, first name was the first. Still ready?
Still waiting for them.
Still ready? Ready action on this one? Trixie, same?
Same ready.
Okay, Fuzzy?
So you said they're like basically this, but then another
About 5 feet
5
down
feet
now.
below that.
There are 5 people below you.
Oh, so they've already taken action, but he could reach them.
Okay.
The question is, does he want to wait till they get all the way up? I think he is going to wait because he'd rather them get up to the top and get into the attic and then unleash. So he's going to ready an attack with a cleave for the first conscious people who get up into the landing.
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
okay, so
yep.
we're back to readying to
Yep.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not very exciting,
Ro,
but
you
here we
get
are.
your you get your round 2. What are you doing now?
Down there, they can run away and wake up other people.
Least subtle heist I've ever seen.
Isn't it though?
The one thing that saved us in Curse of Strahd is that
I want
our
to go over-
tactics are usually solid.
I want to go
Very
over.
tactical.
I want to go over to the construct, to the pedestal where I saw the controls.
Okay, hang on just one
Yeah, sure.
second.
No worries.
We'll see if anything fun happens to you when you step there. Let's.
We didn't ask if that doorway is open or not. But
Oh, if the guards in the gem room could see you, are the doors open?
Well, I'm still pretending that
You're
I'm hurt.
still a guard, so
I'm
you're a hurt
stumbling- I'm
guard,
stumbling
so
over
you're
there.
stumbling.
I'm stumbling over to the pedestal. I just happened to stop at the spot where the panel is.
Okay. I am mathing something in my head here.
This is going to
All
be
right.
dramatic.
math away.
It's hard for me to see the map there. I'm gonna have to look at another thing here.
Sure.
Hang on.
Maybe I shouldn't have been the mastermind.
I mean, the guard coverage is pretty solid, so this is a tricky scenario. It's our first heist out of the box.
Should have had you disguised as the curator and just walked in the front door.
That's true.
With the key?
Yeah.
That would be a good
And
idea.
then it sent you in with the fake rock and been like, I just learned that the one we have on display is a fake. Can you imagine?
All the woulda couldas.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
know.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's
That's
technically
still-
our first heist. We're trying to figure
Him
things
playing the
out.
curator is still potentially in the pocket, right? The curator
Sure.
could appear as long as other guards don't see the change happen. You're like, where did you come from?
And they're all busy on the bugbears.
What on earth are you doing with my belly?
I'm still feigning injured guard.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember. When you went through this area before
Yes.
with your detect magic on,
Yes, correct.
I did tell you that the other statues in here all had magic on them. Yes,
The other statues?
all the statues.
I don't recall that.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
remember
trying to
that.
Well, no. What I had was that when I was in this room, there was an aura here and there was an aura here. Those are the only things that you told me.
Okay, then if that's my mistake, then I will roll with that.
Are those dinosaurs supposed to come to life too? It is
Guard dinos.
I actually have it right here in my notes. Auras around Allosaurus and doors to the gemstone room.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you told me.
Okay. Then I won't drop this on you. That's what I was trying to remember.
Holy level 1 heist, Batman. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway? You want me to do it anyway?
No,
Because I can do it.
not really.
I think Terry's saying yes.
I mean, if we get
Well,
arrested,
Terry's as much of a chaos gremlin as I am.
I learned it from watching someone.
I'm still feigning injury, but I want to go over and activate the
gets it
I want to
from
start controlling the dinosaur.
So, okay. So
I think
it is
you
still
both
within
get
your
it from
action.
Ellen.
So as an action, for your action, you
That's fair.
fiddle around
was
with
a fair enough,
said
if I ever heard one.
dinosaur.
in visual form, as opposed to speaking it out loud.
You are okay. So yep. You pop open the panel, and there's a bunch of buttons and dials and stuff like that, and you start fiddling with the buttons and dials, and the animatronic starts doing this. Rah, and that's all it does.
Great! Boo.
maybe you do want the other things to
Give me an Arcana check though.
Arcana check. 17.
17. You think that the controls could probably be overloaded, but you don't have the tools to do it.
Gotcha. Okay. So I can't really use this as a distraction as I had hoped. All right. So that's my move. That's my action. I'm pretending that I'm injured
Still
still.
pretending. Okay. Guards. Okay, so guard number 1 pops his head up.
I believe that triggers Mixie first.
Yep. So move guard number 1 up the
Mixie
stairs.
first. Go, Mixie.
So into the top,
Into the top.
into the
Okay.
between us, basically.
That-
Welcome to the gauntlet.
Yep. That does in first indeed trigger Mixie. Mixie, take your hit.
Oh,
And we're not doing
roll back.
flanking, right? I don't even know if it
No,
exists
there's no
anymore,
flanking.
right? That's what I thought it went away.
Short
So,
sword. 10 to hit.
The guard ducks under your swing, moves up around you, which
Well.
triggers Mixie,
yeah. Well,
or triggers. Oh, that's right. You
yeah,
still have
so
a.
he was triggered for the first time.
So yeah, fuzzy triggers.
Okay, so Fuzzy.
Remember, I said only if it makes it
that
past
one
both
dodge.
of them.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I just forgot about Fuzzy. Everybody
Okay.
forgets about Fuzzy.
Nobody forgets about Fuzzy. Fuzzy is our Wuzzy.
Now his rage damage is the rage table on there, or I still haven't pulled up
You went
the-
around without attacking or getting hit.
Well, I bonus action continue the rage.
Oh, is that
That's,
the thing you can do?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
That's
cool.
a new thing for the.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see here. So then we're going to.
I will trust you
swing.
on that.
Yes.
Okay.
And then.
Only because you're Kate, and Kate does not like breaking the rules.
Right. So then we're going to.
She just likes finding loopholes.
We're gonna swing away with the great axe. Ah, that's good. All right. Damage could be better, but that's okay. So that's gonna hit for AC 20.
That does land a hit.
So then the damage on that, which do I recall correctly that the rage table said that my rage damage is 2 right now?
Should be at this
I
level,
think
yes.
that's So that would be 5. So that would be 8.
For 8.
8 bludgeoning or 8. Yeah, well, slashing, but it's going to be sapping if it
Yeah, I
is,
know what you mean.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Okay. And then he's also going to cleave through into the next guard behind him.
The next guard behind him is still down the stairs.
Oh, okay. They're further down, not 5 feet.
Well, they were
right
behind him.
each other.
Stairs. Doom, doom, doom.
Okay. But
How does cleave work? Can you read it?
let me read it to you because it basically says, let's see, once per turn, if you hit a creature with a melee attack using a great axe,
Right.
you can make another melee attack with it against a second creature within 5 feet of the first. That's within your reach. And because he's
Okay.
a bugbear, he's got extra reach.
Okay, but there's still nobody else in your reach.
Okay, I didn't know if he was like right behind him in the stairway, like 5 feet down, because that
Even
would
if he
still
wa-
be in his reach.
Even,
Up and down doesn't matter in D&D. Remember that's
no, he's outside your reach.
okay. All right,
They're probably not following each other up the stairs like
that's
this.
fair. I didn't know how crowded they were. I had a mental picture of like a straight stairway, not winding. So yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a spiral staircase.
it's all good.
No, your reach. I mean, your reach would be him and the space behind him, but he was just in the space behind him, so there's nobody there.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
So, but he does step through
The gauntlet.
the gauntlet. Okay. Because let me see, which does trigger
Trixie.
Trixie.
All right, Sacred Flame. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
One dexterity saving throw for a guard.
Did you actually knock him out?
No, I just bloodied him.
9.
I didn't hit hard enough.
That fails.
That fails. Roll damage.
My D12 abandoned me. Oh lord.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that on there. Although that was better than the one that I rolled here. So that would be 7 radiant damage, sir.
Okay.
Don't worry, if I kill him, I can spare the dying.
If I don't declare him instantly dead.
I'm gonna guess that Fuzzy was pretty
Because for the
close
most,
to.
generally speaking, with enemies, they don't have to do saving throws and things like that. When you drop to 0, they're dead.
It's true. It's a fiddly little bit there, but basically it says that whoever you're fighting just dies. Usually.
Yeah, and that would be
But John could DM rule that any way he wants.
that'd be guard number 3.
Just let me heal the bad guy. Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
So, as he runs through, and he takes that radiant damage to the face, Billy Quartermile drops dead.
Oh.
I guess he's not running any quarter miles anytime soon.
Whoa.
Okay,
Don't
second,
look fuzzy.
second guard. Second guard runs up. Says, sees,
Billy
Yep,
quarter mile
yep.
on the floor.
he sees Billy quarter a mile on the floor. He sees you guys, and he says, and he calls back. Let's see. So who was in?
You guys are the bad guys now.
We are.
Boy, this went sideways.
Blackwater, we need assistance. I'll be right there. I'm really bummed out that this Allosaurus can't attack.
Guy went to work
maps,
thinking
too
he
many
was going to
letters.
stand around some inanimate objects. Gets his face melted off.
In an episode that you didn't
At least
hear,
it was melted off in a radiant light. He
Yep.
saw God.
There's an episode that you didn't
We
hear
don't know
yet,
which one.
where I determined that was magical. I just thought it was going to be like, I could use it to attack things, but I was wrong.
He calls. Yeah, he calls back. As he gets up, he calls back. Grindor, go get more backup. And he.
Well, at least our Meiji friend has the chance to head that off at the buyback.
Oh yeah, I'm great at that.
Let's light it up.
Anyone to dabble in necromancy?
Little- yeah.
Animate this one?
And and the tiefling holds up her shield and stands in the stairways and defense.
Okay.
Is she up here?
Okay.
Well,
Sorry,
right now there's only one guard up there.
Oh, okay.
Standing on the stairs, defending.
Okay.
Well, they have spears, but
There's another one running back out.
Yep, guard number 3 now
Oh.
runs down and out.
All right, so that's...
Well, how
hold on,
far is
hold
it
on,
actually
hold on,
going to
Greg.
get?
Right. There's 30. Yeah, he just gets to the bottom of the stairs if they were
Pretty
putting
much,
him
couple
up there.
couple
Yeah,
spaces beyond.
so-
But yeah, well, he's sprinting.
So
So,
Ro hears
so he
someone
gets
come
another.
running down
Yeah, he's sprinting, so he gets another 30 feet. Yep, so
to
he gets
there.
another
Out
30
to,
feet.
out to the entrance of
Oh.
the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Count it out, Greg.
I didn't know I was moving the
Yeah,
board.
That's
okay.
about right. Yeah.
That's good enough. He says, Blackwaters, if you're feeling better, get up there. We need help.
Sorry, got started.
Yes, just a moment. I'm just holding myself like I'm hurt.
Oh, that's all he got.
Okay.
Okay. We're about to mix it.
All right, so this person's next
Have
to
a
me.
guarded guard in front of you.
All right. I'm going to hope that this does better.
You're attacking with disadvantage.
Because he's got the shield up.
You're taking the dodge action.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Bruh.
Ugh.
Oh, Greg, your poor dice.
All right, so that's going to be 8.
Are you going to keep that?
You do
You
have
could
inspiration.
roll your
Yeah,
inspiration
I'm gonna
dice.
use it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, how would inspiration work with disadvantage?
You basically.
You get to re-roll one of your dice. So you can re-roll your lower
I
dice.
have lucky, so I don't even have to use it
Oh, that's right.
because I get luck points.
Is that from criminal or is that from?
It's my human trait.
What did luck points
Oh, his
let you do?
feet. It's his feet. He took the feet. I get it. All right.
Yeah, so I have 2 luck points, so I'm using a luck point.
Which
Very
lets
good.
you do what?
It lets me hold on.
I think it's re-roll a dice and you have to take the results of the roll. but-
Lucky. You have 2 luck points that you can spend on benefits below. When a creature. Oh wait, maybe I can't. No, this one doesn't work that way, so I can't do it that way. Either I can give disadvantage to something or advantage to something.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess if I used it, I could give myself advantage on this roll, which would be a normal roll
If you had.
if I had.
All right.
So
But otherwise, you could use your inspiration to re-roll the low dice of that disadvantage roll.
Yes,
And you'd have
if
to
you want
take
to.
the new roll. Yeah.
I might need it for something else, so I'm going to leave it as it is.
Okay. Then, yeah, the guard easily moves out of the way of your strike. Okay. So, Trixie.
Which one of the guards was like the leader guy? The one who was giving orders.
You have not seen her tonight yet. If
no,
you are.
no, the one that has been speaking.
The
tonight.
gruff one.
Oh, the one.
that's been
That's the one you just killed.
The grumpy old man.
got it.
Oh, no.
The one that was giving orders tonight during this whole thing.
Yes.
That person, that one is dead?
Yes.
Okay. And the tiefling woman is on the stairs, and then there's just one guard coming back
Yep.
down.
Yep. It's a dwarf.
Okay. Dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
Okay.
Sorry, I did that wrong. Blackwaters. We need that. Get no, I'm kidding.
Hold on.
Since this is only just your turn, if you want to spare the dying, I will allow you to spare the dying. But it does take your turn.
I know.
You'll have to do it here or not at all.
Yeah, I don't even have to move to do it. So yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will use my spare the dying cantrip on the guy that we just killed.
Yeah.
He got better.
He got better.
So he's just stable, basically.
Gosh darn it!
Sorry.
What did I say? Any necromancers in the house? I'm your friend.
Okay, Fozzie.
All right, so she's there. Oh.
So he's just
The
stabilized.
question is, do I
They're still
want
down.
to try to
Okay.
hit her or get her out of the way? Grapple. That's an opposed. Strength, athletics, too.
Grapple is now. Okay.
Were those two guards the ones that were here, John?
No.
They came from somewhere else? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there was 2 guards in the room there, and the other guard came from the cafeteria.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yes. Yeah, the 2 there and then one from the cafeteria, who was the tiefling woman who I talked to.
Right.
Gotcha.
I think that was 24. And you really need to read up on these things.
Let's see.
So as far as I know, there's still 2 guards in the gemstone room.
As far as
I
you know, according to the paper you found.
Okay.
Darn it.
Come on, guys.
Poor Billy.
He's been spared.
He's not dead, though.
Grappling.
He's
Grapple
back to
condition
0
also
hit
imposes
points.
all attack rolls made against any target
just
that's not the grapple
sleeping.
with
He is.
disadvantage.
He's just sleeping.
Initiating grapple is also
Uses
simplified.
a
Players
cone
can
as
grapple
a
a target as part of an unarmed strike
Hide
action.
behind the pile
Means
bars.
that the target must succeed on either a strength or dexterity saving throw. Previously, you had to make an opposed strength athletics versus their athletics.
There's 77 more to beat.
That movie was so good. It was better than it had any business being.
Alright.
It sounds like something John would do.
So it looks like he would have to make an unarmed strike. Which is so weird because the way that they talk about rage still is strength advantage. You have advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Right. Let's see. Well, here we are. Instead of using weapon to make, you can punch, kick, headbutt, whatever. The target.
Punch, kick, headbutt,
Whenever you use an
whatever.
unarmed strike, choose. Whenever you use an unarmed strike, choose one of the following options for its effect, and one of the options is grapple rather than damage. The target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw, or it has a grapple condition. The DC for the saving throw is 8 plus your strength modifier plus and proficiency bonus.
Okay. That's my strength.
So yes, you make an unarmed strike. If you hit and you want to grapple, then I make a saving throw to see if you successfully grapple.
Oh goodness. So, does shove fall in the same category? I mean, he doesn't really want to shove her down the stairs, though.
Shove
He's
is also
gonna-
unarmed strike. Target
Yeah.
must succeed on a dexterity.
So basically, no matter what, he has disadvantage because she's guarding right now.
Correct. It's still an
He
attack.
might as well just
Which
sort
makes
of
sense.
if her with the great axe. Then it doesn't matter. All right.
All right.
Kind of
Axe or
nuked that
question?
ability a little bit with that technicality. It's all good though. Great axe is fun too. So, alright, so we're gonna hit him with disadvantage. Get my actions up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, we got a really nice damage roll, but we got a 4 on the dice. Yeah, I'm assuming AC 9 ain't gonna do it, huh? That's just unfortunate.
Nope, she parries your blow with her spear.
Okay. What would it take to try to squeeze past her? How does that work?
You want to try to run down past her. I've read on these rules positioning a couple of times, but they still never always seem a little weird to me.
I'm not sure if they changed it in 2024. Usually you couldn't move past somebody Unless you were using the optional tumbling rules in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah, they did change that. There's no tumbling rules now. I think it's just, if I remember right, it's just difficult terrain. But of course, they get an opportunity attack if you leave their reach.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Movement and position. Moving around other creatures. You can pass through the space of an ally, a creature that has the incapacitated condition, a tiny creature, or a creature that is 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Another's creature space is difficult terrain for you unless that creature is tiny or your ally. Okay, if I'm reading this correctly, you can't move past it.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, he can squeeze through spaces that are meant for one size smaller than him, but that doesn't, it isn't the same.
We already
Ally is
determined.
not
That's what I
space.
thought.
We already
That's-
determined
yeah.
that that's not how that works.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
I mean, if the enemy were tiny, then you could run past. But the enemy is not tiny.
Right.
Or 2 sizes larger or 2 sizes smaller.
Okay.
But
Right.
she's not that either.
All right. Well, then at that point, he's pretty much stuck where he is, trying to get past her with his allies, and hoping that Ro down there can do something about the other. So
Ro is still disguised as a guard,
That's
so-
gonna be interesting.
True.
Okay.
At this point, until they discover that they are not actually a guard,
Right. So
He's
they
still
are
got
not going to attack.
He's still got him pulled. And, yep. So, you do anything else, Ozzy?
let's see here. I don't think he even has anything else worthwhile to do with his bonus action, and he attacked, so he
So-
doesn't need to extend
Okay.
his rage. So yeah, I think he's. Yep.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I'm going to move over to that individual, to the dwarf
Okay.
guard, and attempt to cast Charm Person on that guard.
Okay. That guard.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Read for me the charm person description, please, for the new charm person.
One humanoid you can see within range makes a Wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you or your allies are fighting it. On a failed save, the target has the charm condition until the spell ends or until you or your allies damage it. The charmed creature is friendly to you. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you. And I have the charm conditioned up in case they happen to fail the saving throw.
So, okay, because he does not view you as an enemy and does not know you are you are the allies of the people upstairs, you do not have advantage, or
I don't have disadvantage.
you don't have disadvantage. So,
So the guard
So-
does not have advantage
the
on
guard-
saving.
Yeah, that reads weird. So,
Yeah, he would have advantage on the save, but he doesn't have
but he doesn't have
advantage on the
advantage. So, okay, so
Wait just a minute. Stay here. Wait. Stay here. Hold on. The charm person.
let's see. Let's see the guard stat block cells. Okay. 18.
Okay, so that then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I try to ask them to stay where they're at, and
Okay.
the charm effect doesn't work.
Charm effect does not work. Okay, but there's nothing that says he's aware of the attempt, so.
Not necessarily.
Okay. He's aware when it wears off, but he's not aware of the attempt.
Yeah, it doesn't indicate anything. It's totally up to you. It's a DM call.
You don't have any kind of stealth casting skills.
I tried to look at that up, and there is no such thing as far as I can tell.
No?
No.
I think the only thing that they have is the Warcaster feat, which basically says that you don't have to do the somatic while you're holding weapons.
Yeah, that's not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, there used to be. It used to be like a silent casting or something like that, which was a sorcerer point thing.
That might be, but
It could be a sorcerer.
point.
It could
I
be
think
one of
that's a
the-
sorcery point
sorcerer
option.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd have
Yeah.
to take the sorcerer initiate feat or whatever. it is.
Similar to like
Yeah.
Quicken Spell and Twinning
I don't
Spell.
want to belabor it, so let's just say he's not aware.
In
He's
the
a
heat
little
of the
distracted.
moment, right? What's
Yeah,
the
he's a little
chances
So
that
the
it...
dwarf basically just does not heed my call.
No. Okay. Anything else?
How dare he?
Let's see. I did charm person.
You went to him, right?
Yes, I went.
And you went to him.
tried to catch our person. It didn't work. I'm going to see if will he let me move by him?
He considers you an ally, so yeah.
Stumble to the restroom to freshen up.
Yeah, I kind of stumble into the hallway and kind of lean up against the wall. And that's my movement, that's my action. I have no bonus action shenanigans that I'm aware of. So that should be it.
Okay. Guard A.
Guard A is down.
Quarter mile just drills a little bit. Let's see.
Guard B is at the top of the stairs.
Right next to two of us.
Shu continues to take the dodge action.
What's that?
And the dwarf
Yeah, but I don't want to be anything by myself.
runs into the gemstone wing.
This guy?
Yeah.
Some of those doors are open.
Well, he opens them as he comes through.
Okay, so open, unlocked, basically.
Okay.
Not locked. Yeah. Sure.
They're guards. I'm pretty sure they can go wherever the
That's
fuck
fair.
they want.
That's a good point. I mean, yeah.
He frantically pulls out a key. Frantically tries to open the lock. Frantically tries to get inside the room.
He fails his check. What? I work here.
I work here.
Wow.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Broken.
Well, and actually, the guy said that you were one of the ones in the gemstone room.
What's that?
You disguised yourself
Things
as
are
somebody
about
in
to
the
get
gemstone room.
complicated.
Because the guy said, "Aren't you supposed to be in the gemstone
How'd
room?"
you get out of the gemstone room?
Oh, I totally missed that. I totally missed that. When did you say that?
Back when you first turned into it, you just stepped out.
Yeah.
That was the first thing you said. You
So
said,
he just walked into a room with a guard that looks just like you.
Wow, that's going to be interesting.
Well, fuck.
Which is all the more reason why I wouldn't walk in there with the same guy.
Well, now.
If I had known that, I would not have gone in there. Suddenly there's two of us.
This is a comedy.
it totally is.
Anytime we try to do something intense, it always turns into a giggle fit.
John ran us through the Curse of Strahd game, which is like the Dracula story, and we're just laughing and giggling the whole time.
Well, by the time Sapphire had the sun sword, it was comical.
Let's give the rogue a sun sword.
Let's give the rogue a sunblade in a vampire
Sneak
world and
attack,
see what
radiant
happens.
damage. What?
Okay. You hear the guard say, "Didn't I just pat? We got trouble."
we got trouble!
As their braids go.
Wow, John, these guards are as eloquent as you are.
They're not hired for their eloquence. Wow.
That closest guard to him
Yep.
moves out and starts to head towards
this
Yannick.
guy?
Yep. That there. 30? Yep. And so does the other one.
Well, he only has 30 feet of movement, or is he,
He
going
does.
a full 60?
Would do 30 on that one. That's fine. Don't worry.
That was where he was. Greg, he started further back in the
There you
room. Yeah.
Close enough. Here?
Yes.
Yes.
John's like,
You're right
I'm
for a
going to
second.
kill you all anyway, whatever.
And ask
Okay.
me to move stuff.
The squares are there, Greg. You know how to count 5, 10,
whatever.
50, 20.
Mixie, you're up.
That's the end of part 3 of our adventure. Stay tuned for part 4. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.